Shout out to everybody for tuning in. This is the Heroes Hangout with Diwali, and this is the third episode. And tonight I'm going to be hosting a very special guest. I've been playing a song before I started the show, and it's going to be a great night. Shout out to everybody that's joined. Shout out to Louis Spector. Shout out to SF Comedy. Shout out to Alamo Mid IG. Shout out brother. Shout out to everybody. It's going to be a great night. And shortly I'm going to invite my guest, and we're going to start a show proper. So are you ready for some magic tonight? Shout out to everybody. It's nice to be here again. Let's do this again. Phantom. Yeah, shout out to you guys once again. Then Anlil. So just send me a request. Let's start the program proper. Or let me see if I can send you a request from here. Okay. Let's wait for our guest to join. AG in the building. That's my big brother.
What's up?
Yo, what's
How's it
up?
going? It's so nice to meet you,
Yeah,
man.
it's good to have. Seriously, it's just great, man. I
Absolutely.
said,
Well,
man,
just
what's
so
up?
just so you know where I'm at. I just pulled over to the side. My manager and I were driving out to LA. We just got here now, but I wanted to kind of set the ambiance, give it a
Oh,
nice vibe. So we pulled over to
yeah,
the
yeah,
side.
yeah. I know
We're
it's
just
gonna be.
hanging out, and I'm excited to do this thing. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
No, seriously. Thanks for being here. We're gonna have a great time. You're going to. I've been
Absolutely.
playing Phantom, before I started the show, and it's a nice song.
Appreciate you,
It's
man. Thank you
crazy.
so much. Well, I'm excited. Thank you for having
Let's
me.
yeah, yeah. It's good to have you here. And we have a lot of people in the building. We have so many people in the building. They're watching us, and let's do this for real.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
And
I'm
shout
excited.
out to all your crew. Shout out to your manager. Shout out to everybody. They are doing a
Hell
great
yeah.
job.
Hell yeah. She's right
It's a
back
great
here.
job.
She says hello. She's on the
Wow.
live too, actually.
Yeah. So let's get to meet you. What's the name? Let's get to meet you. I'm introducing you to the let me say the African fans right now, because I've been promoting your song for a while now, telling people about your music and everything.
Thank you so much.
We are still going to go to the Rema Booty Bounce cover that you did, that Don Jazzy actually posted.
Yeah.
Don Jazzy is a big deal in Africa. You know
He's
that, right?
awesome. They're both awesome. I'm a
Yeah,
huge.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
actually found Rema and I discovered him on Audio Mac, and I remember it was like a few years ago, and I think one of the first ever songs I heard of his was Spaceship Jocelyn, and I fell in love with his tone. Like, his voice is insane, and ever since then I just
yeah,
never stopped listening to him, and I always love to cover his songs, and he had reposted Spaceship Jocelyn when I initially covered it, and then Bounce again. I mean, I love him so much. So he's awesome,
wow,
man.
wow, wow.
It's yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So before we get to that proper, we're still gonna go to
Yeah.
that. So I want you to introduce yourself, officially. Let's people get to know you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, my name is Anlil. I am a singer-songwriter. I'm a producer as well. I've been doing this. I've been singing all my life, but in terms of my production, in terms of what I've been working and what I've been putting together for the amazing supporters I have, it's been a two year kind of journey, and it's been a blessing. So I write my own stuff. I produce my own stuff. I play guitar. You know, I hustle bustle. So it's been a whole journey, and we've definitely been very blessed, and we've met a lot of great people. I have the most amazing fans from Nigeria. It's been a big blessing. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's who I am.
Yeah, yeah. It's great. It's great. Be nice to meet you. It's just awesome.
Likewise.
And
Nice to meet you too.
so okay, you didn't tell us where you're from. You're from
I'm from
California.
Toronto in Canada. And I actually just
Yeah.
recently moved out this week. So I just moved out to California. But I come from Canada. And but originally, like, where I was born was in the Middle East. And I came to Canada when I was around like 1 years old. So I started grade one in Canada, and then ever since then. And then this week I just actually moved to the States. So
Okay. Before we go to questions, I can see a lot of people asking questions now. If you can check the comment section, but we're gonna go to that.
yeah. Yeah, let me see. You didn't
Did
cover
you start
bounce
your
with the
music from the
movie.
church? We're gonna go to that. That's from
Oh yeah,
Natis Rice, and
I always get the requests and stuff, and it's been a crazy few weeks, I'll be honest, but I always try my best to get to them. So Jossie Ritchie, I got you, no worries.
um, so um, so what made you want to become a musician in the first place?
Honestly, yeah, that's a great question. I think like the main thing that really, I think having a voice, like I grew up around music. So my parents are musically inclined. Like my dad plays drums. My mom used to sing in church every weekend. So I would
Okay,
always and constantly be around it when I was in, growing up. And um, I fell in love with it. It was my life. It was a part of my life. Every single day I would be around it, whether if it was, musical instruments or whether it was listening to music or singing. And I kind of really got into it around high school, where I was also a part of the choir in high school, and it was from there I really truly discovered how much I love to sing and how much I love music as a whole. Um,
okay.
yeah, that's
So let's say you started your music from the choir, yeah,
yeah,
and so you actually learned how to play instrument from the choir as well.
yeah. I actually in high school. I mean, I don't play it anymore, but um, I in high school I picked up the trumpet. So when I was in band, that was my instrument. And then on the other hand, I was also in like vocal choir. So um, so that's kind of where my musical kind of talent came from. And then um, when I was way before, I mean, when I first started high school, when I was like 13, 14, my dad, he actually bought me a piano, and then he bought my brother a guitar. And my dad loves music, like my parents love music, so they really wanted to kind of like introduce us to instruments and stuff like that. And the funny
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is I actually took both instruments. My brother's more of an artsy person; he draws and stuff. But I took both instruments, and I just flew with it. So ever since then, I taught myself how to play guitar. And a few years ago, I took lessons as well, just to kind of clean up my playing and like being very technical, and to play properly when I'm playing live and stuff, and know the techniques. But as far as like instrument wise, I've definitely kind of like taught myself up until the point that I felt I needed those like guitar lessons per se. But yeah,
Yeah. Because I know you used to play the guitar. You're always on the
yeah,
guitar.
yeah. That's my
And
main that's my main instrument. It's right here in my lap. I'm ready to play.
so let me ask you this question: if you don't become a musician, like right now, what would you be doing? Like if you're not a musician right
Oh my god, I don't even know, dude. I'll be honest. When I was like young, my very first, I love to draw a lot, and I love. My dad had like an AutoCAD thing that like for like I don't know why he had it, but he had it on the computer, and I used to always just kind of mess around with it. And I used to always say, if I don't do anything, I want to get into like architecture, and that was something that really like interested me. But right now, music is all I want. So it's all I want.
now?
It's all I got. So
So let's say you actually said you started music from the choir, all that. So
yeah.
when can you say you started music professionally?
Professionally, I started 2 years
Yeah.
ago, which was, or 2 or 3 years ago, was when I met Genev, my manager. And that's when I really, initially, I actually was not going to, she had approached me about a song that she had written. And initially, I had said no because I had quit music, which is pretty crazy now that I'm saying that. But I was kind of, looking forward to kind of moving on in my life at that point. And, but then I kind of really thought about it, and I weighed out my options, and I decided, you know what, let me just give this a shot. This person believes in me, and why not just believe in myself and push, and learn and grow, and um, do what I love and love what I do. So ever since then, about 2 3 years ago, that's kind of, we never really stopped, and um, we've been through a lot since then, and a
Yeah.
lot's happened, obviously, with the world and everything and all that all that bad stuff, but you know, you learn and you grow through it regardless, and it almost, it made my bond with music even stronger because I allowed it to be um, I allowed it to be my outlet. So at any point, I just pick up my guitar and I would just freestyle. And majority of the music that you know I have released out is just all freestyles that I just sat down and I was really kind
Wow.
of in a mood, and I just play guitar, and then I'd come up with the whole thing, and then I'd send it out to my manager. She's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, you gotta record this, dude. You gotta put this out." So,
Because
yeah,
actually,
so
I was about to ask you, like, what's your creative process like? How do you come up with your songs and all that? I was about to ask that.
yes, yeah. So it's basically freestyling. I'm pretty much known in a sense when I hop into a booth, or when I'm just in a studio session, or it's just me and my guitar. It's just like I kind of just get carried away, and whatever I'm feeling, I just kind of sing it. And whether sometimes it makes sense or not, you know, I've always kind of taken it and like either restructured it or whatever it was musically. But in terms of lyrics, it definitely always, everything that you hear that's out has definitely come from my heart, because it's come from a moment that's been so vulnerable that while I'm, you know, freestyling in that moment, I'm really feeling what I'm feeling, and I'm putting it into that piece. So um yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely all freestyles for sure. That's definitely how I come up with all my stuff.
So do you have like a role model or something? Like, who's your role model?
I do. I have a lot of role models. I mean, I think it, personally, like, I mean, well, musically, I would say one of my role models. I mean, I grew up listening to Miley Cyrus. I love her voice. I think she's so talented.
Uh,
I
yeah,
love
I
her.
like it now.
I used to like The Climb was like my shit. I used to sing that all the time. So she's definitely one of my biggest inspirations as far as music, as far as vocals. I love Rema. I listen to a lot of Afro pop, Afro beats. Burna Boy is amazing.
Okay.
Wizkid is amazing. I have a whole
Wow.
playlist on Spotify, and I that's all I listen to at times. I blast it up wherever I am. So I love to listen to like scales in music that are not your average scales. And you know, I've noticed that with Afrobeat and Afro pop music, it's very it's beautiful, like it's different. It's not your average typical pop. As much as it is pop, it's got this this motion to it. It gets you going, you know. So I fell in love with that genre so much, and yeah, that's one of my inspirations musically. And personally, who I look up to is my manager. Ever since we've started working together, I was in a really rough place in my life, and um, she basically just was with me through it all up until now. And we've been on a really long journey, but a really blessed journey. And that's the one person I definitely look up to as far as like my personal life, and the person that I go to for just about anything. So,
Wow, wow. That's great. Um, so you said you like Afrobeat, right?
hell yeah.
So do you see yourself doing maybe like let me say an Afrobeat song anytime soon? Do you see yourself doing that?
Oh man, I, you know what's funny is I
Let me
was in
say like a collaboration with Rema or Whiskey or something.
yeah, and it's funny you say, because I mean, I've been meaning to meet up with Rema out in LA. I know he's out here, and we've had some conversation, him and
Yeah.
I. But hopefully, I mean, it's gonna work out. He's the one guy. I mean, man, I would love to get on a record with him. I would love to just be in a studio with him and just hear his voice live and just be able to sing with him. That'd be amazing. So, absolutely, I would so love that. That would be amazing to sing and give back to that genre that inspired me. That would be like, that would be amazing. And I love Davido too, by
Yeah.
the way. I love
Wow.
them all.
Then
I
I'm
listen to
trying to
Tenny. I
I'm
listen to
trying
all of them. I love them all.
wow, wow, wow. Just tell me
Hmm.
one Tenny song that you like.
By
Because you seem
Tenny.
to know all these Afrobeat
Oh
songs.
well,
Yeah,
Tenny's
yeah.
like I. Oh man. Okay. There's Case is one of my favorites, absolute favorites.
Wow, wow.
Askamaya is like the one song that I listened to that
Yeah.
I fell in love with. Like just I was like, what is this? I want this. I can't stop listening to this. So yeah, man, Burna Boy, he does there's that African Giant, I believe it was that album that he came out with just recent, and the entire album
Yeah,
from
yeah.
top to
No,
bottom.
that the recent one is the Twice as Tall.
I'm sorry?
Twice as Tall. That's the recent album.
That was
The
the
one that
last
got
one,
the
right?
Grammy.
Yeah. His last record, I believe, the song
Yeah, Twice
I
as
know
Tall.
when I listen to it, I believe it's called African Giant, if I'm not mistaken. But every time I
Yeah.
listen to it, it's crazy. It's got this intro, like an interlude intro, where there's like I can't even explain it, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did you cut
Oh.
out? Sorry, can you hear me?
Ah, are you with me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I think the network is messing up. So,
No worries.
do you have any hobbies apart from making music and all that? What are your hobbies? What do you do when you're not making music?
Um, Hobbies. I like to draw if I have like the time to draw. I don't know if it's. I mean, I don't know about yeah, drawing or um. That's a really good question because honestly, other than music, I really don't. I'm not really sure.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I seriously, it's like my day to day. Honestly, I don't know if you consider listening to music a hobby or, I don't know, but um, yeah, dude, I don't do much, dude, unless it's music. Uh,
Wow, just music is just great, and yeah, yeah, music is great. Seriously,
Absolutely.
this kind of feeling that you feel when you just listen to your favorite music and stuff. And
Absolutely. I agree.
recently, I fell in love with this your new record, Phantom, and that
Thank
song
you.
is just amazing.
Thank you so much.
And
Yeah, man.
I already promised your friends you're going to do that for them live tonight, and I know a
Yes.
lot of them can't
I'm
wait. They
so
just want
ready
to
to
listen to that
perform it.
music.
Yeah. I could
Yeah,
I could
yeah,
definitely do yeah, I could definitely go ahead right now if you want me to. I can go ahead and perform it. I'm totally ready.
yeah. Let's do it. Let's do Phantom. Yeah,
Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's
yeah.
do it. Falling asleep under the sea, feeling too deep. How could I breathe? Feels I've been here an eternity. Don't come close, you burn off slow. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm too cold, rather be alone. Yeah, yeah. I've been running around, oh, like a phantom, soaring through no sound, just like a phantom. Broken, I was found, alone and abandoned. I've been running around, oh, like a phantom, oh, like a phantom. Oh, like a phantom, oh, like a phantom, oh, like a phantom. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, like a phantom. Oh, like a phantom. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Shadows they weep, deserted and beat and never complete. Oh, why could this be? Forgotten and free with no place to be, yeah. I've been running around, oh, like a phantom, soaring no sound, just like a phantom. Broken, I was found, alone and abandoned. I've been running around, oh, like a phantom, oh, like a phantom. Oh, like a phantom, oh, like a phantom, no, no. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. I've been running around just like a phantom. I've been running around just like a phantom. Hell yeah.
Just like a phantom. Damn, I like that song.
Thank
That
you so
song is
much.
dope.
Thank you, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
that
you.
song is dope. That song is dope. So
Thank you.
for the lovers of that song um reminds me of Miguel. Do you know Miguel, right? Of The
Sorry, Miguel, you
Weekend.
said?
Yeah.
Nice, yes.
The Weekend,
Hell yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Hell yeah.
Uh I listen to a lot of Frank Ocean. I listen to this is my favorite track. Do you know Novocaine?
I have heard it, yes.
You know
I
that
love
track?
him. He's amazing.
Yeah. Novocaine. I listen to
Hell
those.
yeah.
How can you describe your genre of music? Because this is more of like bluegrass, more of like PB R&B. What's your genre of music?
If I can, like, what I'm doing right now and what I have been, the only way that I can literally describe it is sad girl R&B pop. So that's literally what I've been writing. It's sad music,
Okay.
but it's pop and it's R&B, and it's still got a groove to it. It's got a kick to it still, but it still hits you right in the heart. So
What I was I checked I was reading through the lyrics of Phantom, and I was like,
yeah.
can you break down the lyrics?
I'm
My
sorry, what was
God,
that?
that Phantom. Can you break down the lyrics of that Phantom?
Yeah, the entire lyrics?
Yeah, the lyrics.
Yeah, of course. Well, the first verse is falling asleep under the sea, fell in too deep. How can I breathe? Feels I've been here an eternity. Um, and
There is
then
one particular
yeah.
part when you said
Oh, you want to write
uh
down? Actually, I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken, I can send you the lyrics if you'd like. Um,
like
Otherwise, I
like
believe.
right now I'm looking at the lyrics on Music Match right now.
Oh, you're looking at the lyrics.
Falling as
Okay,
Yeah, falling
got you.
asleep
Hell
under
yeah,
the
yeah.
sea, fell into deep. How could I breathe? Feel I've been here an eternity and don't come close. You burn off slow. I'm too cold. I'd rather be alone. I've been running around like a phantom, soaring through no sound, just like a phantom. Broken, I was found, alone and abandoned. How do you come up with that song? What are you going through?
Um, Personally, it's just personal experience. I endured. I've been through kind of abandonment, in my life, and from people that were the closest to me, which was really hard and really tough to deal with. And the lyrics basically describe exactly how I felt those years that I really struggled in my life and felt so alone. And um, it's it's just kind of about talking about how broken you are, and kind of what you've been through, and you're scared to get near anybody else in the future because you feel like the past experiences have maybe made you so cold that maybe you're not ready yet to approach any other kind of, whether it be a friendship or whether it be to rekindle back with whoever that hurt me, or so it definitely comes from a very abandoned place from my life, and that's kind of what I really focused on in that song, and to kind of just be as vulnerable as possible in terms of, like, really explaining how that feeling feels, to really feel lost, and to not feel like you have a place anywhere, wherever you go. And I spent a couple of months of my life just kind of going from place to place, and I felt like I didn't really belong anywhere. So this song really portrays that. So that, you know, it's basically just like I said, it's basically just a song that explains kind of sitting in those feelings and what those feelings feel like and what they are. You know, the reality of maybe questioning, am I not good enough, or am I just not, do I not belong, or you know, is it me, am I the issue, or what the heck, you know, kind of trying to figure yourself out too, but roaming around like some ghost, like a phantom.
Because I saw the when I saw the cover art of that song, and it depicts the old songs, and you know somebody covering the face, and
Yeah. Have you
it's
seen like Phantom
just
of the Opera?
wonderful.
They have like the mask, and
Yeah,
you know,
I
so
like
I
the whole
wanted to
concept about
take
the
that
song.
and put it as a cover art album. And not a lot of people know
Yeah,
this, but I actually shot that and edited it myself. Like that album, I had like a stand.
wow.
And I just like I just had like the timer on, and I would click it just to take the pictures, and I took a whole lot of pictures till I got the right one. And I think that like the fact that I'm covering my face, um, you know, that shows a lot from the song. You know, feeling like, you know, like that you've been through
Wow,
so
yeah,
much,
yeah.
and you know that
It's
you
brought
want
out
to
the
just like
concept.
hide away from the world. You know, so that was the inspiration of that cover album for sure.
No, everything about this song is just perfect.
Thank you,
It's just
man. I
perfect.
appreciate you, dude.
There are a lot of people here. That actually, shout out to everybody watching, and you know,
Hell yeah.
it's a great
Thanks for
night.
joining
You
us.
know, I personally am enjoying myself, and I'm very sure everybody is enjoying the program as well. So just if you're watching this show, just go on all platforms, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to Deezer, go to Boomplay, go to everywhere, Amazon, go and listen to Phantom. That song is just dope. You
Thank you
just
so much.
heard that song is just dope. Just go and
Thank you.
listen, and that song is just dope. So let me ask you, how many songs have you released so far?
Well, I really just started releasing songs this year. So we started off with
Okay.
Villain, which was an incredible, gritty, very unlike what I usually do, but I had the opportunity to work with a Grammy Award winning engineer. His name is Dakota G, and he helped mix that song.
Wow.
You know, we released Scars, we released Roses, not in that order, but we released Phantom. We released Con Artist. So a few songs, and you know, the last 2 3 years now almost, there's been so many that I've kind of compiled all these songs and all these records that kind of fall into that sad girl R&B pop category. And you know, there's definitely a lot more that I want to release and I want to share. You know, with all of you, with the world, with whoever. And my main goal is just to reach out to the people that have not only at least felt like I've felt at least one point in my life, but to help just at least, if not inspire, then to kind of just help allow people to feel like, you know, what they're going through is relatable. It's not something that is out of the ordinary, or you know, that's been my goal and my passion, is to connect with my fans. Um, and try to really even learn where they come from, and you know, open up about my life and share with them, you know, just so that we can all feel united. And like you said earlier, music is amazing, and you're right, it's like they say, how they say it's the language of the world. It really is. Like, you know, I have my number one fans are out in Nigeria. So I, you know, like just that speaks volumes to me, you know, the fact that I can connect with
Yeah,
people
yeah. And
across the
even making
world.
more right now.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's such a blessing. So I'm so happy, and you know, I'm so blessed to have like the absolute most amazing support ever. So
Yeah, we love you. We like your voice. We like your music, and
I love you guys too.
you know,
Thank you.
we want. So, should we be expecting like a body of work anytime soon. Maybe
Yeah.
EP or an album or something.
Absolutely. Well, you just said it. I actually have been thinking about. Well, we've been talking about an EP, and there's a select few songs that really, like I said, um, fit in with that sad girl R&B pop genre, and I really wanted to. We're kind of in the works of putting something together like that. I think the next kind of move, in a sense, I would love to. Put together a music video for Phantom and just kind of really work on that and showcase that. That song really means a lot to me, and it's a
Yeah,
easy
that's
song
nice
to
stuff.
sing and to listen to, and so I think that's definitely for sure the next move. But an EP is definitely in the talks. I definitely want to get there for sure, and that's definitely gonna happen soon. So
Oh, that's great. I can see a lot of comments here. A lot of people want to, want to sing. And the thing is, um, just like I did last week, this week also, I'm going to be giving giveaways to a lot of people, my viewers, our audience. So let's do this real quick. If you know you
yeah,
can sing Phantom by Hanlil, just call in right now, and I'll pick your request. So if you can sing that song, trust me, I'm gonna give you something big. So anybody that can sing that song, Phantom. So if you want to go on iTunes, you want to go on YouTube to learn it real quick, as long as you know that you can sing that song, just call me and I'm going to pick your call and you're going to sing that song for us live. And I'm
hell
going to
yeah,
give you something big. You know how last week was great.
that's
we
awesome, man.
did we threw a lot of cash away and we're still going to do it today. So if you know you can sing that song, just call me and I'm going to accept your request. Then you're going to sing the song live
Hell
for
yeah.
us. So so talking about collaboration, let's away from Afrobeat, African artists to American artists. Are you looking up to any collaborations like
Yeah.
anytime
Sorry. So
soon?
you said collaborating with like American artists?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Or let's say Canadian artists too. Maybe like Drake or
Yeah.
something, or
Yeah. I'd
Justin
love to,
Bieber.
man. Yeah. For sure. I would love to. I think like realistically where I'm at, there's majority of people that I work with are you know like writing projects and writing with producers and such out in the States and from Canada as well. Um, Man, I'd love to collaborate with Drake. You just put that in my head. I would love that. That would be amazing. I would love
Yeah,
to
yeah, I can
collaborate with The
picture that.
Weeknd. He's another inspiration
Okay.
of mine. He's awesome, and I would love to do a song with Justin Bieber. I think our voice it would sound amazing together. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
definitely, man. Those are like, I mean, yeah, for sure, absolutely. Um, as far as what I got coming up, it's definitely going to be a solo kind of like the stuff that I've kind of been working on. I have a friend that um, his name is Jargon, and he's out in Chicago, and we wrote. I had him on a record of mine that we're planning on releasing as well very soon, and that's also in conversation. And as far as what's already been released, I have a song out called "Things We Do for Love," and that's with my friend Alan.
Okay.
He's out from Chicago as well, and it's a great record. Um, but yeah, that as far as what I've released, that's that. And then I have my friend, my buddy Jargon, that that I have a record with that is in conversation with, and we're gonna release sometime soon when the time is right for sure.
I think I like that. So when we started, I talked about the Rema cover. So I think a lot of people want to hear that song right now because I have a lot of African, let me say African people listening to you right now, and they want to. I actually posted a video on my WhatsApp and on my platforms as well, and people listen to it, and they are here right now. They want to listen to that stuff. Are you
Hell
going
yeah.
to do it for us?
Yeah, let me sing you like a snippet of Bounce if you're down.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let me figure out the chords. Sorry. right. Let me move it up. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. In love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. When I wear that tee, you weigh 1,000 pounds. Yeah, this night we to go like 7 rounds. Baby girl say you fine. Baby girl say you fine. You I desire. Baby now you I desire. Say you don't kill a person. I beg you, beg you, beg you. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. In love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. Love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce. In love with your booty bounce. Girl, I'm in love with your booty bounce.
Wow.
It's such a fun
Yeah,
song to
I like
play,
the
dude.
song. No, yeah, it's just great. You know, I think that song is so song. I think someone is trying to call me. Okay, I think I have about 2 requests. Let me see. They want to sing Phantom. If you know you can
Oh,
sing
wow.
Phantom, don't call me. Yeah, I just accepted 2 requests now. If you cannot sing Phantom, just bounce. Wow, we have somebody. Let's see, you want to do Phantom? I think this person is a ghost. I'm saying black.
Oh, it
That
dropped.
person bounced. That's a ghost.
It bounced. That's what it did. I love it.
Please call me if you want to sing Phantom. I'm giving away cash this week. We gave away 50K last weekend. And today again, we're giving out, amazing prizes. We're giving away cash. We're giving away airtime. We're giving away a lot of stuff.
That's
So
dope.
just call me. And I'm actually giving away the new Banger brand T-shirt also. So if you know you can sing Phantom, just call me and let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it forever. So let me say, let's say 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? Just picture 5 years from now.
Man, 5 years from now,
Where do you see yourself?
I definitely couple Grammys in my hand. Living a good life,
Wow.
making more music. I want to tour. I want to go on a world tour, and I want to meet every single person that supports me. That's like that would be amazing. Um, nothing more to me. I think it would be more important than that. Like, as much as I'd love to have a Grammy, dude, but my fans. I mean, that's where the support comes from. That's the root of it. So, but yeah, man, for sure. 5 years from now, world tour, Grammys, all my fans hanging out. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. I think we have someone in the house. Good
Hell
evening.
yeah.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
good
what's your
evening.
name? What's your name? What's your name?
My name is
I can see your face.
Kudela,
Your name is what?
Kudeleti.
Kudereti. Where are you
Nice to
calling
meet
from?
you.
I'm coming from Lagos.
Lagos, Niger. Okay now.
Yes.
What's up now? How they be for Niger? How they be for land?
Everything dey well.
Oh yeah now. I said if you can sing Phantom by Hanlil, the song she just performed, then I'm gonna give away, I'm gonna give you 20 grand if you can sing that song. So are you ready? Don't play with me, bro. Are you ready?
I can't hear you, please.
I
Ah,
said if you can sing Phantom that she just performed, I'm going to give you 20K. So do the song right now. Let's
ah,
begin.
ah, um,
But you
no,
just
no,
want to
no.
call. You don't really know the song, but you just want to call. Okay, let me tell you what you're going to do right now. Let me tell you what you need to do. Okay?
Okay.
Are you listening? Just go to YouTube
Yes.
or go to Spotify or Amazon or iTunes. Search Phantom by Hanlil. Listen to the song, then call
Okay.
me back. If you can sing the song, if you're quick, I
Okay.
want to give you 20K for real. You know what 20K can do in
Okay.
Lagos? All right,
Ah,
just go and
ah,
do that and call me back. Just go and do that and call me back, okay? And make sure you follow her and follow me also, okay?
I'm already his fans now.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a fan here. He's your fan. So how come you are a fan and you don't know the song? I don't understand. You happen to be a fan, but you don't know the song. Actually, a lot of people follow you, but they don't get to listen to the song. Probably they carried away by the whole Afrobeat thing. But this is music. I love this kind of music.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, he's actually your fan. Probably he's been following you for a while now.
Hell yeah,
I
that's
think
awesome.
you should go listen to this song and call me back. I want to give him cash if he's ready. Okay,
Whenever
back to
you're
our
ready.
question. Like, yeah, okay, I already, okay, you told me your role model when you first started your music. And okay, basically you are an independent artist, signed to any label,
Oh,
doing
I'm
your
sorry.
thing
Can you
by
repeat
yourself.
that? Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
I said you are an independent artist. You're
Yes.
not signed to any label. So are you open to sign to any platform or any label anytime soon?
Um,
Are you
yeah,
just want to do your thing, all by yourself?
I mean, we've been in like our team has been in conversation with like labels, like the last little while now, and we've been working with them to kind of build, um, like kind of just build my music up, build my following up, and get me to the right place. And Sony Music is definitely the step that's my goal. Once I do reach that following and that engagement, I reach an awesome community of fans, and which I already have right now. But in terms of labels and such, they always kind of look at numbers, and it's very understandable. So
Yeah.
I definitely have a ways to go, but it's definitely something that's up and coming, and I'm definitely excited for that journey to come forth. So, Sony Music, man, that's gonna be it.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
What I was growing up, I always think about Sony. I think about Sony. I think about Jive Records, Atlantic Records. You know,
I think any
think about
record
those
company,
things.
I mean, it would be amazing to be a part of a working team, to have,
Yeah,
it's just been me and my manager doing everything. So to have
yeah,
a,
yeah. You guys are doing a great job. She's doing a
yeah,
great job.
man.
Can I
Yeah. And
can
it's
I
a
see your
lot of
face?
work. Um,
Let's put it on the camera. Let me see your face.
oh, the shades? You,
Yeah,
what,
I mean your manager. Let's see your face.
oh, my manager, she's actually walking the dog right now. She's out walking the dog. We brought her a little Yorkie, and she's
Okay.
out walking her right now. But I'll let her know that you say hello.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody want to sing with the guitar. That's King Kenny 119. Yeah, if you want to sing, just call me. But make sure you sing in front of. Yeah, who is this calling? Just call me if you really want to sing Phantom. I want to give you 20K for tonight. I promise to give away 100,000. and nobody wants to win this money. Just call me.
I guess no one wants the money, man.
They don't want money, you know. These people are rich. So before we round up, actually, you talk about Tenny. I would like you to sing something from Tenny. Do you know any of a song you can perform?
Any other song of mine or?
No, from Tenny. Then we do one of your songs before we wrap up.
I'm sorry, but from one of whose songs?
Tenny from Nigeria.
Ooh. See, I don't know the lyrics as much. I know I would love to
Just on
sing
the lyrics.
Eskimaya, but I would butcher those lyrics like big time. Like I would not do them justice. So maybe
What about Case?
I think, I mean, I'm not good with lyrics. I gotta prepare for that. So maybe the next live, I would love to jump on the next live with you and have something prepared. Absolutely, because I would love to do them justice. You know, I want to perform them the best way I can. And Rema Bounce is the one that I recently did, which is always in my head. It's always replaying in my head. So the lyrics are so easy to memorize and such. But
Yeah. So let's do one of your song.
yeah.
Do you have any other thing for us? Let's do one more of your song.
Yeah, I can sing you Roses.
What are you